My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video. Hi. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, man. This is kind of just gonna be off the top of the head, bro. At first I thought I was gonna save this for one of my Twitch streams, Comfy Wholesome Wednesdays, but I'm kind of just feeling in the, you know, venting vibe, I guess. So that's probably what this is going to be, like kind of a venting, vibing, just talking video, you know. So yeah, man, I've just been thinking lately, you know, about life. really, I've just been thinking about life, bro, and just like all the, you know, stuff that's going on in other world, and yeah, man, just really how, I mean, personally, how I'm feeling like right now. I'm really trying to kind of check up on my loved ones, not just because of, you know, COVID and everything else going on, but yeah, I feel like especially in these times, like, you know, and just how the recent death of the dude from The Wire, I don't remember his name, I'm sorry, was it Michael K. Williams, I think, or something K. Williams, but you know, how he died from a apparent drug overdose, and I was just thinking how, you know, you just never know how people are like really doing behind the scenes, and especially in this like social media sphere that I kind of, you know, live in. You know, you never really know how people are like truly doing, you know, behind the keyboard, or, you know, through a text, stuff like that. You might text these people, but, you know, you never really know how someone is doing unless you like talk to them. So I was like going through my phone yesterday, just like texting people, you know, just to see what's up, you know, just to see like where their mental state is, and kind of like that. Texting friends, family. I text my dad yesterday. You know, I don't really, I mean, me and my dad are cool, but I do wish we talked more than we do. But because, you know, my parents got divorced when I was like 7, it's not like now when I'm almost 30 I'm a like, you know, all of a sudden just be like, hey dad, what's going on? Like I kind of, for a lot of my life, I kind of grew up without my dad being around. So we have a good relationship, but we don't like talk as much as I, you know, feel like we should. But yeah, so I texted him and stuff, and yeah, I just feel, especially with, again, all the stuff that's going on, like I'm trying to, and I'm a nice guy, but I feel like because of the way people are, and sometimes how you go out of your way to be nice to someone and they don't show you that same energy back, I guess I've kind of reclined and was like, you know what, freak them. I'm trying to explain this the best way I can, but you know how, you know, if you could just be out and about doing something, and like, you know, you might hold the door open for someone, or someone drops something and like you pick it up for them, or you just like, I try to strike up conversations with like strangers, and if I don't get like the same energy back that I'm trying to give them, it makes me kind of just recline and be like, man, freak that then. I ain't doing nothing for these. like that's how I am. But I naturally want to do that. But people, when they act like that towards me, it makes me not want to do it. But I'm trying to just be like, you know, you can't control how people are going to respond, so just be who you are. So yeah, I was just thinking, and I feel like a lot of people can use that these days, or just doing like a nice gesture, or, you know, doing, or leaving a compliment, whatever. Like small things like that, I feel like matter much more in current times with all the stuff going on right now. I'm trying to just reach out more to people and just try to put a friendly face, you know, for it. And it's tough because it's hard, because however you feel on the inside, that's how your face is gonna look on the outside. Like I'm sure there's a lot of people right now inside that just feel like complete trash. So it could be hard to, you know, put forth a friendly face. I'm trying, man. Like that's like really what I'm trying to like go out of my way to do right now, because I really feel like the world needs that. And you know, you always have a lot of people say, oh, we need more people like this person or this person. Like, how about we all just try to be that person instead of always saying we need more people like this? Like, be that person, sucker. So, you know, and then I was thinking about freaking the 20-year anniversary of 9/11, and I was about to just do a vid on that, but I was like, again, the state of the country right now, like, it's just so bad. But then I was just thinking about, like, bro, because I'm 29 now. I turned 30 in November. I'm like, damn, it's about to be 20 years since that. I literally still remember where I was, what I was doing. I was 9 years. I think I was in fourth grade. I think I was in, yeah, it was fourth or fifth, but I think it was fourth grade. I was 9 years old, 20 years ago in 2001. I literally still remember being in that class. We was like doing something with papers, and I remember, if you guys remember back in like I don't know how school is now, but if you remember like back in elementary school, in like the early 2000s, like sometimes classes were separated by, it wasn't even like a wall, it was like, I don't even know what do you call them things. It's like those collapsible walls. I don't even know what else to call it, but it wasn't an actual wall. It was like those it was like those collapsible walls, and like the other teacher on the other side of the class, like she opened up the wall door, and she like called over my teacher, and they was like talking, and then I just remember their faces, like just like the quick like shift in just the like the tone, like they got dead serious for a second, and then they brought in, you know, the little TVs that used to be on the stand. They like wheeled it into class, you know, on like the little wheels, and then they turned on the TV. And of course, you know, me being 9, and like, you know, the you know, the kids in the class don't really know what's going on, and just like how severe and serious like the situation is at that point, of course. But I remember them showing it on the news, and just really not like understanding like the grasp of the situation. But they sent us home, of course. Like, school ended early, and then when I got home, like, I was like, yo, why are all the, and I'm talking about every channel, like, you know, when you would get home after school, you would go on you know, Cartoon Network and PBS Kids, or watch Sesame Street, stuff like that. And I remember every single channel, it was showing the news about what happened, you know, with 9/11 and the Twin Towers. And I just remember, like, why are they showing this on every channel? And I was just like, man, that was 20 years ago, bro. And just me like still remembering exactly where I was, what I was doing at that moment, seeing how it was 20 years ago. And that's like and that's like a huge moment in, you know, the history of this country. You know, I just like, wow, I was just thinking about that. And yeah, it just with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now, it can really take a toll on your mental state. I've been open before on my channel that, you know, I deal on and off with depression. It's not like a serious thing for me, but I mean, recently at the beginning of this year, that's when I had my last you know, case of depression, and I was about to take myself out. I ain't want to be here, and that was at the beginning of this year. So I definitely deal with it, but the society that we live in today, to where everyone is always on social media and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Twitch, like, It's just so easy to be a to just be an ass to somebody. Like let's be real. It's just easy to be an ass today to people, especially when you're online, and that's how a lot of us, especially because of the pandemic and everything. That's how a lot of us get our interaction. Let's be real. Like a lot of people don't have social lives right now, and I don't think that's nothing to be ashamed about. Like you shouldn't be ashamed about that. There's just a lot of stuff going on in the world right now, and it's just easy to be an ass or just to troll people like all day like social media. And yeah, it's funny sometimes, it's fun, of course I do it sometimes, like it's fun to do, but again, going back to, you never truly know how someone is feeling, like behind that phone or behind that keyboard, whatever. So yeah, I don't know, I was just thinking about there's all this stuff going on. It seemed like these are suckers about to mandate the vaccine. One thing I can tell you, listen, I ain't pro-vaccine, I ain't anti-vaccine. Do I have the vaccine yet? No. Am I like this conspiracy theorist, like, oh, they trying to because I have family members like that, aunts. Hell, my sister might be like that too. But yeah, my aunts who are Muslim, they are really like anti-vaccine. I'm not even that. I'm just tired of hearing about this junk. I am a responsible dude. I always wear my mask. Like I hate the people that are anti-vaccine, but then at the same time like still live like the pandemic ain't going on. Like I don't like them suckers, but I just hate like it just feels like there's too much people trying to push their own beliefs and stuff on people right now, and it's just so annoying. Every time I wake up, I live in, well, thank God I'm gonna move out next year, like period. I don't care what's I don't care what's going on, because I was supposed to move out last year, but then COVID happened. Next year, dog, I don't care what's going on. Bro, let me tell you this right now, bro. Being a grown ass man and you live in a house with 5 grown ass women, and my mom don't want me to move out. Like she wants us to stay together and like get another place. Oh, like hell no. Hell no. But so I live in a house with like 5 other grown women, and it's just like every time I wake up, my freaking aunt got the TV on, freaking listening to the freaking news. And what do they talk about 24/7? Vaccine this, vaccine that. I get it, it's important, it's a major thing going on in the world right now, but I get so tired of hearing about vaccine this, vaccine that. It literally seems like that's all my uncle talks about now. Like since the whole Trump thing went down, and like all this sucker talks now is politics and vaccine. And I just be like, dog, can we talk about anything else? Freaking basketball, food, porn, something. Like I'm so burnt out from hearing about this stuff. And again, I'm not pro-vaccine, I'm not anti-vaccine. I'm like somewhere in the middle. I don't have it yet, fortunately, I have always worked from home, like before all of this stuff started. I've always been a pretty, kind of germophobic person before all of this started. So when all this stuff did started, and I have OCD on top of that, which a lot of you guys might not know. Like I have it's OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. There's like certain things I feel like I have to do to like feel safe. That has just been amplified since this stuff has started. So I do like a lot of weird things to make myself feel safe. But it's just, I just feel like with all the stuff going on and hearing about the vaccine and people's opinions and stuff, yeah, you want to take into account everyone is saying, but you got so much information coming from all these different directions. Like a lot of people just don't know who, what, when, where to believe. Like, period, you know. And a lot of people are just, you know, scared right now. And when emotions are high, they say logic is low. And, you know, it just seems like that's like a lot of that's like the main issue in this great country that we live in right now. You know, it's just everybody is trying to be heard. Some people don't need to be heard, and you know, people just don't know what to believe right now. And it's unfortunate because we don't. I mean, we were already divided before all this pandemic stuff happened. Like, this is this is another thing that is just that is just dividing people just even more so. And it is kind of depressing, man. It's hard to meet people now. You know, I do my little boxing classes on, you know, I try to go every week. I try to go every week, if not every other week. But you know, that's just like an hour or so, and then after that, you know, I still try to get some type of socialization, because again, socialization on social media is not the same, bro. It's really not. Like, again, I know some people, you know, they might not have, and I don't have too much of a social, I don't really have a social life really neither, you know, we being real. But I've been trying to push myself in safe ways to still kind of live somewhat of a normal life, because it is depressing, bro, being inside the house all the time and just listening to the news, bro. Like, bro, how does like this do that? Honestly, how? I was talking to my uncle about it. I'm like, you don't get tired of being in like the house just listening to the news? He was like, nope. And I was like, okay. Like, to me, but that drug is mind draining, bro. And it's just like, man. So yeah, I was just thinking about like all of that just lately, you know, and I just feel like right now it is very important to, even if you feel like they not giving you the same energy back, just to be nice to people. Suckers could be a-holes on the freaking internet, but you know, a lot of people just be a-holes because they are hurting so much inside. That's really all they have to give. It's just negative energy, you know, and which sucks, you know. So yeah, man, I was just thinking about that. Yeah, man, definitely be having up and down days, bro. You know, there's sometimes, you know, a lot of times I don't want to, you know, I'm still a really private person. I don't put too much of my business out there. I just don't believe in putting all of your business out there on the freaking internet. But yeah, I mean, there's always times, and I'm talking about like every week, to where I feel lost, I feel incomplete, I feel like I don't have a purpose really, you know. But just always trying to continue always trying to continue to not stutter. Always trying to continue to fight for something, you know. I really feel like is what's keeping, you know, a lot of us alive, you know, right now. Just fighting for something and still working towards something. Like, just having a goal right now, I feel like is really it can really help you mentally if like you're working towards something right now, even in a pandemic, because it's not like you got to completely put a pause on like all of your life and all of the things that you want to do. Like, you can still work on some stuff. You just have to, you know, go about it in a different way. But yeah, I feel like I feel like I'm kind of rambling now, so I'm gonna shut up. Hope you guys are genuinely. I hope you guys are doing good. Not from Gamer 2323. I'm talking from Jeremy. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are feeling good right now. I hope your families are doing good. And if you want to, feel free about, you know, some struggles that you are currently having in life right now. How do you truly feel? I will be reading the comments and responding in the comment section below. And don't feel embarrassed about it either. Like, bro, billions of people have issues and stuff going on right now, so don't feel like you're the only one out there. You're not. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are doing good. make sure to check on your loved ones, even if they don't necessarily deserve your love and attention. Still do it just to, you know, see where they are. You know, a lot of people right now are suffering in silence, and you don't want to, you know, you don't want your loved ones to be one of those people that, you know, if you hear about that they, you know, passed or they committed suicide, something, you don't want to feel like, oh, I could have did something, or I could have reached out, but I didn't, and then it's too late, you know. So yeah, just try to reach out to people, be nicer to people, you know. Stop, it's so hard because all of the stuff you're hearing, but, you know, kind of tune out all the information you're getting from all of these different directions, stuff like that. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm rambling. I'm ending this video. I love y'all. Catch y'all on my next one. All right. Meow.